play basketball.
No person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance.
This new law meant that public schools and universities must offer equal academic and athletic portions to both men and women.
Before Title X, women's sports were non-competitive, informal, and had no rules. It emphasized physical activity rather than competition.
Schools only offered cheerleading and field hockey. Before the act was passed, only 294,000 women participated in high school sports, while there were over 3.6 million men playing across America. In college, only 30,000 women played a sport, while there were over 170,000 men participating.
Bernice Sandler was an American women's rights activist who is known as the godmother of Title IX.
Edith Green was an American politician and educator from Oregon known for advancing women's issues, education, and social reforms.
Patsy Mink created the first draft of Title IX.
Birch Bayh was the first person to introduce the Title IX in Congress and was the author-in-chief Senate.
After Bernice Sanders and Edith Green sat through the Congress hearings where women's rights were discussed, they finally convinced Congress to pass a law against gender discrimination. In 1972, the doors finally began to open for women's equality after the President, Richard Nixon, signed the draft into law. The number of women in high school sports had increased by a factor of 9, while college increased by 450%.
A 2008 study shows that women's sports had grown to 9,100 teams across America. However, there has been a lot of talk that Title IX has been breaking apart men's programs, despite their strong participation in sports.
Hi, I'm Jordan Fernandez, and I've been playing basketball for 8 years. Thanks to Title IX, I can now play for a basketball scholarship.
Why does your exhibit belong in the Modern Era Museum?
Because women have had the opportunity to compete in various amounts of sports. Most people think that Title IX only applies to sports, but athletics is only one of 10 key areas addressed by the law. How has Title IX been effective in today's society?
In the 1970s, before Title IX, universities refused to admit women. Now, more women than men are enrolled in college. More women are going into careers previously geared towards men. In addition, girls have earned more self-esteem and self-confidence through Title IX. It has taught many women not to be so dependable and helpless.